Everyone, this is Be Divine. For those of you who are on a pathway of awakening or trying to figure out your psychic abilities, or maybe, I don't know, you're into card readings and you're into light codes, or you're into UFOs or Sasquatch or whatever, right? So the entire paranormal, or the energy of spiritual healing, whatever it is for you, I just have a little bit of advice for you along the way. Firstly, nobody is going to be able to heal you except for yourself. People can help you, they can assist you, they can guide you, they can work with you, they can do energetic work, shamanic work, whatever it is, but ultimately you actually decide to heal yourself. You decide to change things. You decide to look at your patterns in your life and change them. Okay, so spiritual healing is not about you just laying there and doing nothing and expecting everything to be done for you. It's not how it works. It will never work that way, not in the long term. Okay? And everything on the spiritual path is up to you. What you receive and what you do with that information, or that recoding, or that calibration, or that ignition, is up to you as well. Your psychic abilities, okay? There is nobody who holds more power than anybody else with regards to psychic ability. In saying that, I'm going to tell you that people do have experience and they tap into things in their own way. So this is why it may appear that they have a lot of power or a lot of knowledge, because they've been using it like a muscle. They've been exercising it and it gets stronger. Okay? However, on your spiritual pathway, you choose what you see, what you feel, what you experience. No one's giving this to you. Again, as a teacher of the spiritual fields for over 30 years now, I've always taught that each one of you are your own master, and that we are here for self-mastery. So your dragon work, the fairies, the elemental, the Reiki, all of it, you are awakening and remembering a part of yourself that has lain dormant. You are waking it up, okay? And then what happens to most people is that they get their mind in the way. They start overthinking. They stop doing their grounding and connecting work. They stop listening to the inner self and they start listening to everybody else. They have drama, they have upsets, they have things that come out in their physical body. And instead of taking control of that and understanding what that is, they freak out. And then they're back to square one. And many people in toxic situations think that the spiritual realms, the angels, your guides, your loved ones, your ancestors are going to pull you out of your bad situation. Okay? What they can do is open doorways for you, but you've got to walk through them. It's like you're going to win the lottery, but not if you don't buy a ticket. You have to be involved in your healing, or you will not feel anything. If you expect other people to do everything for you, you won't learn anything, you won't gain anything, and you'll give up on your mastery right before the miracle occurs. In the whole social media energy, there are so many people out there that are trying to use clickbait, I guess you could say, or the right words to draw people in. Some of those wordings are, these are the signs that your ex is coming back. That is absolutely ridiculous. This is, the same old things are being asked to people who hold cards. you know, what's this happening and what's that happening and what's my future hold, and who's going to be bad to me, and who's the real person. All this stuff that you already actually know, but you're looking for validation through somebody else who has to dip their energy in order to be in that vibration, right? So when you go online and you go to a live and you see someone doing readings, they've already got cards out, or they're just telling you some random BS that they couldn't possibly or shouldn't possibly be giving advice on, okay? This is where things start to become very negative in the spiritual world, of people doing things in the wrong way because of inexperience, or just wanting to make some money, or just not knowing any better. I can't believe that you wouldn't know any better, but okay. The truth of the matter is that each one of you are responsible for your own journey. Every single one of you are capable. Every single one of you have what it takes to succeed. Okay? If you think that someone is doing bad to you, check first whether this is stemming from an old pattern of betrayal. So for example, if you're obsessed with your partner and they might be cheating on you or whatever, is it because that's happened to you before? Have you cleared the last relationship? Have you let go of all ties? Or do you live in fear that someone's going to be better than you, or someone's going to come along that's better than you and they're going to take off with them? That's unhealed. You don't have any confidence in yourself. The reason a person cheats is not because of how you look or your body, okay? And I know this because I've worked with actors, celebrities of all kinds, models, you name it, and they get cheated on. So if it had something to do with looks, okay, they would be fine, wouldn't they? It's got to do with the individual. If the individual has a fear of any kind, or is trying to feel better about themselves, or is trying to get away with something, is sneaky, thinks that they can, they will. Someone's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. It's not about what you look like. It has nothing to do with that. Okay? In fact, it's probably more to do with the fact that you're so awesome that they know they can't keep you, or they don't want to put the effort in to looking after you in the right way. So they just sabotage it. It could be a myriad of reasons. But all the women that I've connected with over the years, and even men who have had someone betray them like this, have always thought it was because of the way that they look. It's not. It's got nothing to do with you, actually. Okay? So stop trying to change yourself to fit into a mold that you think is acceptable to somebody else. Same with your journey. You don't have to fit into a mold that's going to be acceptable to the community. You have to be a trailblazer, stand out on your own. And now there's more information, more and more and more information that is coming out. And this is something, obviously, that I have really worked hard on myself, to channel some new things that are ancient, but new to us, right? New practices, easier practices, and things that will shift things on an internal level. And this is then seen on an outer level. Everybody here is on a journey of awakening. What does that mean? It means awakening what you already have inside of you. Not somebody else's thing or somebody else's way or whatever. Adapt things from all over the place. You know, learn, but channel your own vibration. And start to learn to be okay with that. Learn to be okay with you. Because the biggest disruptor to your journey is going to be your mind taking you on a negative spiral and looping and looping. Stay away from people who drag you down and drain your energy out. Get away from posts that are divisive, okay, or have a hierarchy type of energy to it. Stay true to yourself, and you will see the way forward so much easier. I'm with you every step of the way. I hope that you're awesome, and I will talk to you soon.